A Senate committee report says there's a crisis at Canada's Human Rights Commission. It comes after CBC News revealed allegations that the federal body that deals with human rights complaints has its own problem with workplace racism. As David Thurton explains, now the Senate is calling for action.
We could have a better
Bernadette
idea
Becci
of
continues
what's
to work
happening
at the Canadian Human Rights Commission, despite the toll it's taking on her and others.
There's no real changes yet. Employees of the commission, myself, are still looking and are still waiting for the systemic changes that we asked for.
A Senate committee report backs up her claims that anti-Black racism and other forms of discrimination are pervasive at the Human Rights Commission and also throughout the federal public service.
We're not talking about a minor issue here. This is major.
According to the report, the discrimination at the Canadian Human Rights Commission could plunge it and its mission into a crisis of confidence.
It's absolutely devastating, and it's one of the, I would say it's one of the most critical issues that needs to be addressed.
The study came after several past and present employees first spoke out exclusively to CBC News, alleging the commission was a toxic place for racialized staff. They also alleged that all white teams had a tendency to dismiss human rights cases involving race.
Canada should be ashamed that it has a Human Rights Commission that is discriminating against citizens, against its own workers.
Responding to the new report, the Canadian Human Rights Commission says it's committed to doing what is necessary to ensure that everyone in Canada can trust in the Commission to conduct its work with integrity and accountability. The Commission and the Justice Minister are still reviewing the Senate's report.
We have to take these allegations seriously, and rooting out systemic discrimination of any kind, but particularly anti-Black racism, is a priority for me.
Workers and the Senate have called for an independent review on the conditions that Black and racialized workers face at the Commission. So far, no commitment yet from the Justice Minister to undertake one. David Thurton, CBC News, Ottawa.